I guess the question becomes, can they fix the offense in one off season? I mean, we've kind of delineated. You got a couple of nice rookie running backs. You got a fancy rookie tight end, and pretty much nothing else.
So for that is, I mean, do you think the Browns can be the Bears this time next year? Because the Bears, and I would argue even the Bears had much more to start with than the Browns did. The Bears had DJ Moore already before they hired Ben Johnson. They had Roma Dunze. They spent a premium pick on already when they hired Ben Johnson. They already had DeAndre Swift. They already had Cole Kmet. And by the way, then they invested more. Then they spent a top 10 pick on Colston Loveland at tight end. Then they spent a top 40 pick, I believe it was, second round pick on Luther Burden at wide receiver. By the way, they already had a number 1 overall pick in Caleb Williams, whose skill set is uniquely suited to surviving in bad environments. I think entering this week, I don't know how it shook out yesterday. Entering this week, Caleb Williams had seen 33 unblocked pressures that had resulted in 0 sacks this year. He's a wizard. He's a wizard, okay? And then you had Ben Johnson, who's not just the skilled offensive play caller who knows how to marry the run of the pass game. And boy, did he have that Jim Schwartz defense on skates for moments in that game yesterday. He was cooking. He's a culture guy. He comes from that came from the Dan Campbell tree. He knows how to instill toughness into a football team. The Bears rebuilt their offensive line like pretty much across the board an entire offseason. That doesn't happen. But at least you can point to an example and say somebody did that. That is a model that you can have. And if you're looking for hope, like the Bears with one coach and a slew of offseason moves, they fixed a lot, and they're going to the playoffs, and they're fighting for things that matter. I just think that they had a lot more to start with than the Browns. They also didn't have the handcuffs of paying a quarterback. We'll see what they're going to restructure the Watson contract again, but right now it's $80 million that he counts against their cap next year. The Bears had a rookie. Their quarterback was on a rookie contract, and then they had enough money left over to extend the backup. The Browns will not have that luxury. They are going to be, they have to do the same Herculean rebuild year over year with way fewer resources at their disposal. And that's just a really, really tall order.